let's go ahead and talk about LisaRaye because she had a lot to say about Ari Fletcher, and I'm going to play you guys what she had to say about it so we can discuss, because I haven't even heard the whole thing, but I heard some of what she said and I agreed with it. But let's go ahead and catch a little tea.
Yes. Standing up and being an example of a woman of her word and making sure that her brand is not tarnished with any foolishness.
Sorry, y'all.
Shout out to Rihanna. Yes. Standing up.
Y'all can hear it.
Being an example of a woman of her word and making sure that her brand is not tarnished with any foolishness. Because here's the thing, these younger girls are looking up to these influencers and these social media girls. And so if you know that, you have an obligation. See, that's the difference between a social media influence and a real celebrity and star. There is the difference. Yes, so we have morality clauses. Absolutely. You have to work your way up to that stardom so you
morality clauses
that you're stepping into, because it's levels to this.
Okay. There are levels.
There. People respect you. Now you can have your opinion, but even when you have your opinion, you gotta wait till you get to a certain level to be able to be heard, because we've seen the history of your words and why you saying what you've been saying. She was out of line.
Wasn't she?
She was in with shout out.
So let's start there. That's one.
Okay. And y'all remember Ari Fletcher went on a rant saying she doesn't care about women who had been abused, when everybody was calling her out for her jokingly saying that she wanted her man to pull a gun on her. And Drea said the same thing, and she got fired from Savage Fenty. And I explained on my Instagram, y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, because I do little short videos on Instagram. Okay. At the end of the day, Drea got fired for saying the same thing. Rihanna is a domestic violence victim. Okay. Chris Brown beat Rihanna up. Okay. And if y'all don't know how bad, y'all should check out those court transcripts, because I didn't know it was as bad as it was. I feel like they really tried to pretty that situation up for us, but it was bad. And since then, Rihanna has been an advocate for domestic violence, as she should be. So you can't have someone that's an affiliate, someone that does any type of advertising for your business saying something, we don't care, we don't care. You can't do that. And see, Lisa was right. That's the difference between an influencer and a real star and somebody that has integrity about what they do. And I say that all the time because I feel like for a long time, I used to wonder if I was handling YouTube the way I should have by having a certain amount of integrity in the way I handle my shit. I don't post stuff first all the time because I don't want to be responsible for certain shit being out there. I don't post things that I know are lies. I don't clickbait, y'all. People may think it's clickbait because they haven't heard me talk about the topic as soon as they get on the video, but that's usually because I always title what is the most popping subject matter, but you're going to hear me talk about it on the video, okay? I do not clickbait people, and I never have. And the reason why is because I feel like it's fugazi. I feel like there's a lack of integrity in doing videos in that way, okay? So now that I've been doing this for 10 plus years and I'm getting closer to 100K and my views are popping and I can do this for a living and I have respect from a lot of the people in my same field that have more subscribers than me, I feel like I handle my shit the way I was supposed to handle my shit, right? And I'm glad I feel that way now, but there have been times that I have wondered if I had the mentality of other people to just, do anything to get on, would I have sustained? Because I don't know if girls like her are going to be able to sustain when they don't have the mindset for the money they're making. You're making all this money, you're getting all these opportunities because you have all these followers, because you got looks that people like. But ultimately, can you retain it once you've started to get your ass online and run your mouth to the point that you are now cutting money from you? And then she comes out later to say, oh, she's blessed. Yeah, you can be blessed. But at the end of the day, when people don't want to work with you because you're ignorant, that will eventually become a pattern. That would eventually become a pattern. Oh, what you say? Your longevity is a sign that you've done the right thing. Thank you. So let me banish those thoughts. You're doing it right. That's why the doors are opening. Thank you so much. But it's been a while. Like Lisa said, it took a long time for me to have like the whole backing of this in order for people to come to me, see what I've done, and then be like, oh wow, we respect what she got going on, which is cool. But you a lot of the times have to sit back and watch other people do way better than you just because you're not willing to do certain things. But at the end of the day, I go up for it. I go up for the integrity of it and doing shit on your own terms and acting accordingly, regardless to how we're in this new time frame where people feel like it don't matter what the fuck you say. It matters. It matters. I always care about what I say, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all may think I don't care. I absolutely care about what I say. I absolutely care about who I offend, who I upset, because I never want to ostracize people who essentially are my fan base and who I go up for. Black women. Black women are my fan base. I go up for black women. Why would I ever sit on my platform and ostracize my base? A lot of black women have been through domestic violence. Why would this bird get her ass on social media and talk that shit like she did and think she wasn't going to lose opportunities? And the idea that you're never going to be punished for bad behavior, you're always going to get patted on the back for being an asshole, it's just stupid, because it's not going to always happen. And eventually, when you stop fucking a rapper and they stop caring about your social media because there's a new hot girl, then what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I hope that the land that you bought for Moneybag Yo, I hope you bought that for yourself. I hope you stack something like that for yourself, because people care and then they don't. People are fickle. And if you're a bird, they're even more fickle. Just saying. Some of the girls that was popping in 2015 and 2017, for that matter, can't get somebody to give them a reality show opportunity at this point. Social media pays, but only so much. So at some point, you have to go up. So if you're continuing to be ignorant, to do dumb shit online, to tell your fan base that you don't give a fuck about what they've been through, you're going to continue to ostracize yourself until you can't do what you want to do anymore at the level that you want to do it. Rihanna has created something for herself that she won't ever have to worry about that, because Rihanna makes her own money. But there was one point when Rihanna had to make sure that she was doing what she needed to do in order to get where she is now. Now she can follow little dumbass girls like you from her business when y'all decide to talk that shit. Black China is an example. Black China is a great example. Are they worrying about her the way they used to? No. Child, the originator, Buffy the Body. Now, my girl transitioned into fitness and got her own shit popping, and now she's doing epoxy and art and creating furniture. Child, Buffy the Body is living her best life because she was able to create something for herself. Melissa Ford was another one that was able to create something for themselves. It wasn't just their beauty. You got to be smarter than that. You got to be quicker than that. Child, it's ridiculous. She's a bird. She's a bird and it's sad. I'm glad LisaRaye called it out. But I would also like to say, LisaRaye, I love Lisa, y'all, but Lisa's problematic sometimes. Lisa also says ignorant shit sometimes. But Lisa has her history of acting, okay? Her relationships with real people in the industry to back her up. So she will always get those opportunities because she actually put in the work. I don't know if Ari has put in any work anywhere for us to forgive her for dumb shit. I don't know. Child, we can't find Superhead. We wish we could. Can't find her. Okay, I feel like the bitch need to go and read an audio books. I love hearing her talk. Bird-like mindset, though. Thank you, DeQuasia. Social media influencers need to start galvanizing a team once their career has projected into a level. A lot of their career growth gets stunted because they become too egotistical to develop. And that's a mistake. And let me tell you something, y'all. I have learned a lot over this decade of being on YouTube. And I told y'all, one of the main things I've learned is that you could be up today and down tomorrow. Don't ever let this shit swell your head up that big where you think you can get online and just shit on your entire fan base and tell people you don't give a fuck about their pain just because they're trying to hold you to task for saying some ignorant shit. Take the L, bitch. Say I was wrong and move on. Just say it, child. Just say it.